OMG, y'all. So at this point, you got the officer walking over to me, and then the dude done took off running. So, baby, they done called out the dogs and the drones on him. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know why this officer walking over here to me, baby. Because if Stevie Wonder was a person, it's finna be me, or Helen Keller, baby, anybody. I ain't seen none, ain't heard none, no. So the officer walks up to me and asked me if I knew anything. And I was like, no, sir. He was like, did you see anything? And I was like, no, sir. He was like, so you don't know nothing? I said, no, sir. And then he asked about our cameras outside, and I said, I don't have access to those. So he hands me one of his cards, and he told me to contact him, if we were able to see the footage or anything like that. So the same officer walked over to the sister, and I'm pretty sure he's asking her what happened. So she's explaining her story while you got my client on the sidewalk over there crying. Mind you, while all this is going on, other officers pull up because there's a whole pursuit going on. This crazy dude that ran into the apartments in the back, baby. So then the same cop goes over to my client while she's crying hysterically, and they end up arresting my girl. They put her in the back of the cop car. All you can hear is her screaming, saying, I don't understand why y'all not taking her, because she assaulted me. Y'all, at this point, I felt so bad for my client, because at the end of the day, she was wrong, but all of them was wrong. I don't know what dude's sister said to them, but they let her go. At this point, the police got the block shut off. Y'all, you'd think somebody got murdered. I can't make this up. So I guess my boy thought he had got away. About 15 minutes passed by. They was putting him in the cop car as well. My client ended up getting arrested for reckless endangerment with a car. The dude ended up going to jail because he had trafficking warrant. They let the sister go at the time, but they were still conducting an ongoing investigation. My client ended up bonding out. My client ended up pressing charges on the sister, and the sister ended up being charged with assault third. And just like that, what started off as roses and charms ended up in handcuffs and court date. My shop was back peaceful. Everybody lost something that day. Freedom, pride, trust. But the biggest lesson was clear. Messy choices don't stay quiet, and chaos always collects its receipts in the end. And the shop did learn one thing. Drama don't need an invite. It'll always find the address. Just remember that every choice you make will always have a consequence. If you want to hear more stories like this, all you gotta do is like and share this video and follow me for more. Bye.